Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Sorry We're Closed. Last time we were informed that the only way we can challenge the Duchess and break the curse is to acquire multiple third eyes, and the only way to do that is to hunt down some of our past victims. We already got Jenny's, now we're on the trail of Matilda's, and presumably there will be another one after that. Unfortunately, this eye has decided to be problematic, this time hiding behind this shield and therefore keeping me from my prize. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to undo that in short order. I notice your tendrils lead to the generator room. Maybe we can shock you into compliance? Yet again, I have outsmarted you, Michelle. If you won't listen to reason, then I shall lock you in this room until you are ferried off to your final destination. The power trickling through the generators will sustain me indefinitely. We'll have plenty of time to get to know each other. I hope you'll enjoy your stay with me here, Michelle. At least until the Duchess arrives to punish us both. You're a glutton for punishment, aren't you? Actually, being a demon, that's kind of your whole thing, right? Although, we've learned that angels and demons are kind of the same thing. Really more a political distinction than anything. Although we also learned that there are some, physiological changes that seem to occur if they spend too much time together, so I'm really interested to know, how that actually works. Oh man, you might actually be a boss fight and a half. You're giving us a lot of ammo. We do have a convenient shotgun now, and the Heartbreaker is charged. I'm thinking we'll want to keep it that way. There's no getting around there. Ooh. But there's something on that crate. Perhaps something we can use? Your tendrils don't exist quite as much using our third eye. Oh, red touch black, venom lack. Makes sense considering you are actually pretty non-threatening for the most part. That might be about to change though. Right, how are we getting around you is the question. That object has spikes on it, which we can will away. Oh, I see. We can probably drop onto you. Looks like I can get down below if I jump onto this pile of stacked pallets. Absolutely. Might be a one-way trip, though. Pistol and pistol. Which suggests that's what it really wants. Can't pick up the ladder, you're covering it. And I still can't do what I'd like to. Turn on the generator. You say it sustains you. It started charging. Do I need to stay close? What are you doing? Little brat, you will not get away with this. I mean, everybody in this game who tells me not to do something really means that that's exactly what I should be doing. Actually, people who tell me to do things, it usually means it'll end with my immortal soul cursed forever. Kind of the nature of demons. Turn on the generator, don't mind if I do. This is proving far easier than I thought. Up here we go. Here's how it starts. Okay. Yes, and we do need to stay close. Alright, so that's the nature of this. It's an elevator fight, essentially. Oh god. Right, the Heartbreaker. It's the only way to keep you down for good. Come on. There we go. go. You guys, we get a bit of charge back. Another of you guys. Sorry, Postman Creed. Oh no. Ow. I can't. Get me out! Thankfully, the generator charge killed you. I'm warning you, Michelle. Stop this at once. Okay, for you guys, we should really be using the shotgun, because you take quite a bit more punishment. We can use our water to heal. First time I've really needed it. Where's the last one? Now that this is open. Yep, I see how this is going. We got the shotgun. And a shiny artifact. We got another one just before, too. The Manipulator's Mirror. Tad might want to trade for it, I'm sure. I really love how there's like an upgrade economy based on finding Easter eggs. Ah, we can get through here now. Thus enabling us to get some water and achieve the last generator spot. Is there anything over here? Dangerous enemies, that's what's going to be coming from here. Want to stock up. If we do this right, also I just realized that F turns us around, so that's useful. But if we stock up, we should be coming away with this with far more than we began. Turn on the generator, as we shall. Let's just hold the line. Reload. I needed you down quickly. You're gonna get up pretty soon, but we can Heartbreaker you. For you, we need the shotgun. Nice. And what the hey, we got it. We don't even need to Heartbreaker you, because the generator will do it. Arg! Good riddance. Huh. This place looks so much creepier with the emergency power. And you also have a growl. Well, I suppose that makes things easier for us. You know, I was really stoked on the idea of getting to explore the aquarium, and Michelle really didn't like it, but I think we're meeting in the middle now that it's an aquarium at night with the power out. The right thing to do is never the easiest thing to do. It may be dangerous, but you'll be saving a lot of lives if you follow my proposition. It'll give you the chance to be the woman who deserves Leslie by her side. Isn't that the right thing to do? You've kind of screwed things up a bit, but it's not too late to fix your mistakes. You gotta be good to the bad and bad to the good. You should seriously think about it. What do you want? Alright, well, how about you just do my saving from now on? Because I'm getting pretty fed up with you, and the more you talk about this offer, the less appealing it seems. You know, we're just climbing over the gelatinous wreck that used to be you. You're just gonna end up reincorporating back there, I know, but still. There we go. I know it negatively affects our scoring, but I don't really care. There's a note scribbled here. I can just about read the handwriting. Dear angels, if you find this note, whoever you are, please pray for my passing to the good side. Management must have added more locks. I had no idea. I just showed up to work as usual. After banging on the door for hours, I came back here to wait it out. Maybe someone will notice I'm still back here and let me through. I saw something down by the generators. I think it was the Sunday shift guy. He didn't look right. I'll be staying here until they contact me. They'll have to unlock the doors eventually. I only have the lunch I brought with me today. Angels of Heaven, if you have not heard my songs of prayer, maybe a written letter of hope suits you better. Barnaby. Unfortunately, this world doesn't seem to have those kinds of angels. Or it does, but they're by no means the norm. There's a security keycard here. Why would I leave it? Level 3 access. Should get us something good. Our overall objective right now is we need to get more water into that tank so that the overpressure can cause it to burst. I mean, it's kind of weird that our demon friend couldn't do it, but, you know. It was blocked from the other side. So does level 3 literally mean up 3? Yep, they're all out. Now, as for you, you seem like somebody who might require Heartbreaker. Oh, Demon Slayer gotta start somewhere. Oh god. Nope, come on. Yeah, this actually might be one of those times where it's better just to run. If at all possible. And freeze you in place temporarily. This way. That doesn't damage you. But I already knew that. I can take these things if I need to, it's just a question of if I need to. Because otherwise it's just a waste of ammo. What the hell did you do? There were a load of bangs and all the lights went out. Then the emergency lights came on. Are you scared, Robin? No. I was just making sure you didn't do anything stupid. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the tank, just in case anything happens. We still need more water, so you better keep investigating. Yeah, and if you want to deal with all that stuff back there, you be my guest. God, just the open, like, internals and pipes under where raised tanks used to be. For some reason, that really creeps me out. Like, especially with the power out now. This just feels like something out of Silent Hill, which is fitting, of course. Anyway, let's get some water. The free water, the good kind. Now we have that level 3 access. What else needed to be unlocked? Because to be totally honest with you, I don't remember. Look at all that below us. Demons have infested the front area. Oh god. Yep. Perfect combo with the axe. You know, we really shouldn't even be using guns against you guys. I was mad before that the bug things were getting under my feet, but this is the perfect tool for the job, assuming they're alone. In that case, it's better to run back. Door only opens from the other side. Okay, this isn't where we need to be, though. You're actually fine where you are. There was right here. Security door is locked shut, but there's a key card. Yep. Okay, I remember this from earlier. There we go. Because apparently we can't just have Robin breach all of these things. Why are they here again? The door won't move. Must be blocked from the other side, like half the doors in this place. I can't believe this. What is wrong with all these idiots? Does no one want to fall in love with little old me? I'm the best catch here. Matilda. I'm here for you. I always will be. Spare yourself the humiliation. Come with me. Humiliation? Your entire look screams low-budget photo shoot at the local cemetery. There's nothing more humiliating than standing near someone like you. You're the reason I have to beg these filthy, boring nobodies for attention in the first place. I deserve the best. And you're the furthest from it. You do deserve the best, Matilda. That is why you deserve me. I believe your outlook is in disorder. A readjustment would do you well. Wait! What are you doing? Unhand me! The demon world is a dangerous place. It changes people, things, everything, piece by piece, part by part. A place like this pulls you beyond yourself, to a point where you can no longer recall who you once were. I have experienced it myself. I know how it feels. I can protect you from such a barbaric, disgracing journey. You just have to love me. Getting real Old Testament here, aren't you? Your time is up. If you won't lose yourself in my embrace, then you can lose your sense of self altogether. You know, I was gonna say, this room screams boss fight. Well, just not my boss fight. Trying to use the third eye here reveals that this is just a tank, only now we're seeing beyond it. Carry any more water bottles? There is an upgrade for us to be able to carry one more. Oh god. Because of the way the environments are designed, the fact that we can switch between a fixed camera and first person doesn't actually make it any less creepy. God, these sounds... Okay. You know what? Let me ask you a question. Come on. No, we gotta be way too precise with that. Pistol, still best. Stun and pistol. At least to get the ball rolling. I'll never get tired of that reload sound. You're now upset. Oh god, it's one of those things. Yep. Okay. This is what we trained for. Three shotgun blasts and you're down, but you require the Heartbreaker too. And that's you banished. There may be more such things. Well, I know there's more such things. Come on. We really need to start charging that Heartbreaker again so we could actually use these kills. A lot of you. But I've got a lot of ammo. Come on! Oh, I hate it when you do the last one, like, out of my reach. I literally can't hit you in time. This place is so maze-like. Oh no, that's not good. I don't want to deal with... I literally can't deal with another one of you. Let me through. Hear you in here as well, this darkened metal staircase. Because we can't see the walls, it's so dark. It's like this whole thing is a fire escape suspended in nothing. There's something down there. Through these doors. I should probably be going downstairs first. Oh, look. Those rat creatures represented Jenny, these bugs, you. Your limbs cut off and replaced. Reordered, some might say. Alright, let's start shooting these boxes. I know I saw stuff. Might as well use a bottle. There we go. Alright, well, since this is clearly the right way, I think I should go investigate downstairs first. I hate disordering the gameplay by not following things in a linear pattern, but I've got to explore if we take the progression path first. How will you come after me? Will it still count as a perfect combo if we continue from here? It will not. It's nearly impossible to do on you guys. Unless we get you at distance. There we go, that helped us a lot. And oops, can't fight you here. There we are. Gun, which we may need more of in the near future. Door's jammed shut, it won't move. Okay, well, that wasn't really super worth it from an ammo perspective, but it may be very worth it just to get that Heartbreaker charge. I really do love it as a mechanic because it's something you don't use often, but it's the when you really need something dead right friggin' now thing. water. I need water. It's fine. This is all fine. I just have new parts. New parts means new me. Oh my god. Sexier than ever. All becoming the worst versions of themselves, but all of them rejecting the Duchess. Maybe not doing so has a different outcome. I mean, we're some of the only ones to not be overtly rude. Or as rude. I must be above the main tank. It still needs more water to fill it up completely. Alright, well, you got 3 bottles on you. Start dumping. It's gonna be a whole thing. There's a ladder we can get down there with. The pump machinery is running. I should be able to redirect the water flow using the controls in the room. The instructions read as follows. Water will flow in from this sample container. Connect the water flow to low pressure areas marked by the warning lights, so same as before. Adjust the water flow direction with the button controls. Press the activate button to test the water flow. So it really is just the same as before. And just as before, we need the third eye to tell which direction the pipes are really facing. We got lucky and didn't have much trouble last time, but I can see this being a bit more annoying. I think that's done it. Yeah, I truly hate puzzles like this. We got really lucky with a quick resolution to the first one. But I think that should be good. I gotta go climb the ladder. We can also save right here, and I think we should take that opportunity. You must be exhausted. Your breathing is quite loud. I've had a lot of running around to do. Trying to stay in shape? A gentle jog does the body wonders, I hear. Not that I would know. Jogging feels a bit too easygoing for my taste. I'm more of a runner, Michelle. Think you can keep up? Oh, I intend to surpass you. You know, by doing anything at all. Kind of an empty boast from you. Me, I'm slaying demons. That didn't work. Why not? Oh, well, look at this. We can hack our way through these boxes, and there is ammunition in them. Shotgun and pistol. Oh, it doesn't work because there's a whole other puzzle over here. That's why. At least they don't affect each other. Alright, you're you. You're you. The problem is this. Because now you don't go to you. You be facing that way, and that should work just fine. That didn't work. Oh, no, because there's another one over there. God. This, like, true top-down perspective is really confusing me. Mainly because I don't have a sense of direction. Hello, bug. Like I said, it's a more dignified execution than otherwise. Here we only have one button to press. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad we at least did the more difficult one first. But now we've really got to get this show on the road. The water has been pumped into the main tank. That might be enough pressure to crack the glass. Okay, well, don't let Robin do it before we get there. I want to watch. Although, maybe not. You did say you don't want your jacket getting wet. Question is, how are we getting down there? Ugh, annoying. Why won't the tank break? There's no way I'll be able to swim down and take that eye from here. And that water. Gross. Maybe I can get Robin to do it for me. I'll have to walk all the way back down, but that beats plunging into the tank. I think I can see something moving. I knew it. I knew there was going to be a boss fight in the tank. There she is. And now these cages contain ammo. Ow. I mean, I can try shotgunning you, but again, I can't move and shoot, which makes this extremely difficult to set up, since I can only shoot if I'm close to you, effectively. Ow. I've died. That's a really annoying thing. You have to sprint, like, as you start the attack. I'm gonna do this. Oh my god, like you just... If I'm aiming, you will hit me. Actually, is there even any reason to use the shotgun if, like, the pistol will count as a hit anyway? I mean, I could just be stocking up right now, right? Alright, that can be avoided, but it's just... You're gonna go over there. I'm as far as I can possibly be. There is a quick window, but I don't think I can hit that. If I start walking, then sprint, that's the way to go. Oh my god, but then there's not... Okay, here we are grabbing you at the end of that. Okay, it does actually matter that we use the pistol, so shotgun is the way to go. Do that. The tentacles can be ignored. Those are just there. I mean, we can lock them, but they're really just there to keep us from going over the edge of the map. You do that. Okay, you can't be halfway through your attack and then abort it. Bang, bang, bang. One more after this. That third eye is mine. You're staying down for an uncomfortably long time. Alright, if you're the same, you'll try for that stupid, like, laser beam attack now, or you'll just launch straight into that. Why not? It's a good thing I can take a sip of water from inside your mouth. No wonder Robin didn't want to be here. Okay, good. We finally managed to get you at the end of that, which means you're dead to rights. Of course that thing has to slip back into the water. Well, maybe it can hit the glass on the way out. I hope Robin doesn't mind getting wet. Well, so much for our jacket. This has a very, like, comic book panel feel to it. I feel like we've jumped some time, though, because here you are, sitting here looking surprisingly cool about all this. That's mine. I believe that right there in your jaws is what I'm here for, even more so than the door at the back of this place. You'd better not forget to collect Matilda's third eye. We've been through way too much just to leave it behind. What's all this we? That is a royal we. I wasn't good enough for anyone. Not even myself. I'm done chasing my reflection. I can't do this anymore. There's no point in existing if I can't be beautiful. I'm sorry. I hope this won't hurt. I hope it does. Got Matilda's eye. That was awesome, Michelle. You've got to make a habit out of doing cool stunts like this. Just saying. At what point have I established a trend? You're not going to like my suggestion, but we should make another visit to the hotel. The Duchess isn't going to harm you yet. It's an opportunity for you to do some of your own detective work. Maybe you can find the location of another of the Duchess's victims. While you focus on that, I've got my own investigation to continue. Benedict's located another angelic signal at the hotel. It could be the relic that we need to free him. I'll see if I can narrow down the location. 2 birds with 2 stones. I don't think that's what the saying is. I'll head in first. Let's see what we can find out. I just noticed Michelle's boots, and I really like them. But we now have extra third eye, which actually, I thought before that maybe it increased our range, but it keeps changing our perspective, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh well. Time for us to step through, and this time the Duchess isn't even bringing us there. Matilda's door to the hotel. Let's go. You know, I'm really curious just what was actually kept in a tank this large. Oh, we missed an artifact somewhere. Oh well. We somehow did better on this one than the last. And there's no going back. Although there's little embers in the air, I guess hinting at this place's true demonic nature. I'm busy having my dinner, Michelle. I don't have time to talk. What do you want? Didn't really expect you to just be lazy like that. But then again, I suppose it's kind of funny considering usually it's the telemarketer going... You know what, never mind. Chelsea, what are you up to? Or Clarissa, sorry. Been a couple days. What are you doing, Clarissa? You look a bit dodgy standing in the corner like this. Do I look that suspicious? I figured the Duchess's hotel would be the best place to look for some more dirt on Daryl. I need something serious, something terrible, something unforgivable that will make Oakley turn his back on Daryl forever. Since Daryl banned me from the bar, it's hard to know what's going on in his life. I have to resort to more drastic forms of espionage. Oakley and Daryl are still together, and my window to ruin what they have is beginning to close. I see. If it's something truly bad, concrete evidence will be most effective. We can't risk any disbelief. I have a camera, but all the photos I've taken so far are useless. You should have it instead. Wait, I never agreed to this. And I'm an angel telling you, a human, what to do. Hey, don't pull rank on me. Why don't you hear me out? Then you can do what you feel is right. You have more liberty to wander around the hotel. Daryl won't suspect anything if he sees you. There were whispers at the bar that Daryl gets Oakley supplies from the hotel's kitchen. Haven't you ever wondered why so many demons hang out at Oakley's diner? The camera has only one shot left, so make it count. If you find something awful, take a photo and show it to Oakley tomorrow. I better leave before Daryl finds me. I'm already pretty invested in not doing that. It is so weird seeing all these people just like hanging around. Alright, well, I kind of want to have a look further down the end of the hall. Massive eyesore. How you doing? I feel like we should touch base after what just happened. You've got some nerve coming in here. Are you going to attack me in my own room, too? No, they don't allow weapons here. No, nothing of the sort. Will you forgive me? I simply want you out of my way. If you step aside, perhaps I would. If I break the curse, does that break it for all the victims? No. Then what do you gain by trying to ruin my escape? If you break your curse, you'll be the one that got away. The very first. You'll put the Duchess in a crisis. They might dwell on it for years, or worse, decades. I can't even bear to imagine it. How will I get my much-needed torture? You should leave. What more do you want? That's interesting, but I mean, look, I'm an Undertale player. I want to save everyone. That's my thing, is that I want the best outcome for everyone, and it doesn't look like that's going to be possible. But if we were to pull the Duchess out of this, a big part of that would be breaking our curse, but making her feel that she doesn't need to curse others. Alright, but that's a thought for later. What about the other victims? I know what you're up to. I've been watching you, Michelle. Even when you don't realize it. Well, it's not like there's much else you can do. Gross! If you think I'm going to help you defeat the Duchess, then you are a fool's fool. You'll get nothing out of me. Any torture you could come up with would be no match to the Duchess's craft. Yeah, and you'd probably like it anyway, you freak. About the Duchess, there isn't more to know. They've been in search of love since the beginning of time, way before humans marked the earth with their perpetual stench. Why haven't they ever been successful? They want to find love, and for things to remain unchanged. You see, love has an effect on all things, and more so on us Celestials. To find love would mean that they would have to leave this world, and all power that comes with it, behind. I need the Duchess to be a part of my world. I need my torture, Michelle. Everything should stay the same. Forever. What do they like besides torture? Oh my god, Violet's here. Absolutely obsessed with them at the moment. Not even gonna try pronouncing it again. Are we done here? I wouldn't want the Duchess to walk in on us like this and skip my torture routine. Alright, let's get out of here. Great. Can you leave now? If the Duchess does make a surprise visit, I don't want you stealing the show. Biggest rivalry I didn't ask to be in. Let's have a look at some of these other doors then, shall we? I believe 927 was mine? The door to my bedroom. It's locked. I find it so strange that, like, the ultimate surrender here is entering our own room, entering our own space, but from theirs. The door is locked. Can't get in without a key. Alright, let's see what everyone here is about. Are the same things still behind the doors? There's no way in here. I can hear what I presume is a cat. Cleaning the rooms for our guests can take so long. Especially if there are humans strewn all over the place. They sometimes bring their kills back here. I knew that Daryl was linked to your curse somehow, but I never would have guessed he was the right-hand man of the Duchess. I couldn't imagine giving an idiot like that any kind of responsibility. He must be a huge liability. Daryl just needs life guidance. A strong hit to the head is what he needs. Don't be so harsh. Everyone deserves a second chance. So that's the thing, is he's terrible. He's awful. But he's almost too dumb to hold responsible? You're kinder than I am. I suppose that's why I'm a demon and you're not. Kindness aside, let's make sure we get what we came here for. Let's focus. Try and eke out some info on the next victim. Have a look around. You might be able to get info straight from the Duchess if you're lucky. I might have a look for a bite to eat while we're here. Are you safe here? It's not so easy for me to poke around in the Duchess's business here without raising some eyebrows, but I'll be alright. What do you mean by the next victim? You'd probably have better luck getting intel here than me, since you'll be seen as harmless. What's the deal with Benedict's relic, the one you thought you could find at the underground station? I've not had any luck finding it. I'm guessing it's locked away somewhere tricky to get to. I'm not able to easily explore all the hotel, but I can sense it's here. A relic like that has a certain feeling to it that can't be ignored. I think there's a good reason you don't catch many demons on the same floor as the victim hall. The victim hall. You know, when I get a house, I want to have a victim hall. Or at least something I call the victim hall. Actually, that'll probably be my fridge. Have you seen the Duchess? Thankfully not. The two of us wouldn't get on so well. You look disappointed. I'm curious is all. Learning more about the Duchess might help. Learning what exactly? Like, what is the Duchess like? I don't know. Evil? Merciless? Dangerous? A lot of things, but actually none of the above seem to apply. Evil is somewhat subjective, but even still. Take your pick. There must be more. You're a demon, and you don't seem to be any of those things. You don't have an answer to that, huh? All I'm saying is, there are plenty of other non-demonic fish in the sea. Gross. I think I'm done with fish for the foreseeable future. Huh. Alright, we're done. Just try and keep your cool, alright? Another night, and another victim confession takes place. This event tends to be one of our most popular. Watching live torture really livens the place up and piques the appetite. Alright, I forgot not everybody likes the torture. After coming away from that conversation with the eyesore, I kind of... Maybe I'm not judging the Duchess harshly enough. Daryl has restricted access to the kitchen in the hopes of making it more efficient. It's worked. somewhat. He won't even let me pass into the kitchen. You'll have to ask him yourself. It's in the hallway through the door next to the reception desk. What about the other victims? Where does the Duchess keep their victims? In their rooms. Until they're called out for a love confession, which they usually fail. Do you know where any of the doors lead to? I might be the manager, but the Duchess's victims are none of my business. Even if they were, I wouldn't tell you. Alright, which means you're not very useful to me. I'm rather busy, so if you don't mind... Alright, well, first things, let's sell off some of our artifacts, since we've got them. We've got 2 more. Pulp lipstick for 33 yowzas. A striking blood red lipstick. Okay. And then we can sell, for only 17, the Manipulator's Mirror. An elegant compact mirror. It's cracked. Kind of reminds me of the various collectibles in the Ghostbusters game in the descriptions. Oh, I didn't read the other one. A mirror said to have the ability to hypnotize anyone who gazes upon it. Shame it's smashed. Let's see what upgrades we can buy. All of this looks pretty good. More shotgun damage wouldn't go amiss since we're dealing with tougher enemies now. More shotgun clip size would help with those combos. Well, once again, we can probably get 2. So if we increase clip size, we can do that. Once again, this is really, really clunky if you want to do more than one thing. We could also... Increasing the water bottle capacity actually costs, like, nothing. Then again, increasing the health replenished might be better. It would be good, but it's not better overall. Alright, I think that's all we can do for now. The rest we'll save. We'll have other opportunities. Vacation hours start now. Us bad boys are ready to paint the town red. I paint a very specific edge red, or pink. What do you mean it's not good enough? I'm busting my butt out here. What more could you want? The Duchess is indeed crazy about the pain au chocolat, but it's not enough. You need to do better. Sort yourself out, Daryl, or the Duchess will sort you out for yourself. Wait. Sort out... If Daryl sorts out, then the Duchess... I think I got it. The Duchess will sort you out if you don't sort you out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a show to put on in the dining hall. Piss off. So that's where we're heading. Right after we talk to reception. Hello, Michelle. Are you enjoying the hotel yet? That is really funny phrasing. Sorry, all information on the resident guests is confidential. We try to discourage letting them mix with each other. If I want to go home, you really ought to use the door that leads to your room. It would be the fastest way to get there. You'd better see the Duchess if you want to open your room door. What about the kitchen? Daryl's restricted access to the kitchen, so you need to speak to him if you want to get in there. It's in the hall that leads to the dining room. Nothing we don't already know. I wasn't forced to work here, I'd spend all my time in the dining room. Chef Armando's cooking is unbeatable. And we killed one of his brethren. The rat is here. I guess not enough time has passed for you to give it to Oakley. If it ain't her royal deadness. Daryl. I can't believe the Duchess is still lighting a fire under me. Admittedly, I'd probably do a better job if Oakley was happier. When Oakley's unhappy, it's all I can think about. I can't focus on work. I don't want to lose Oakley. He makes me a better person. I would hate to see you without Oakley then. And he's almost all mine. Michelle, you genius. The plan worked perfectly. I'm a family man with my family. Oakley and Mimi. Mimi is short for Michelle, our baby hamster. Oh my god. I thought I'd remember you in my own way, after you're ripped forever. You know how to bring the mood right back down. This is a trope I love, like, the bully who is so dumb you almost can't be mad and, like, is sort of adorable in some of their expressions. Do you know this archetype? It's a rare one, but it exists. Come here for a kiss of gratitude. Oh, come on, we're being harsh. We're being so harsh. Does it matter? He didn't deserve that. Oh, I deserve that. I deserve that. You're right, you did. Try to lay your hands on me again and you won't have hands anymore. Yes, ma'am. Now that I'm thinking straight, there's still something bothering me. Everything went well with Oakley, but he's still unsure about me. Until he's mine, I can't focus on work. I want to sweeten Oakley up so I can propose to him and make it work this time. What do you think? What should I do? Daryl, what does your man want? What does he really, really want? I'll tell you what he wants, what he really, really wants. I got it! Violet the baker was stealing Oakley's morning customers. Amazing pain au chocolat. Not even I can deny it. Oakley's been hoping to get the edge on the competition. If he had access to that recipe, he'd love me forever. I want to steal it, but the Duchess has fallen hard for those things. How do you friggin' say it? If that recipe goes missing, everyone will lose their heads. Starting with me. The recipe's in the kitchen. I'll let you in. If you can find a way to get a copy of the recipe, then you could give that to Oakley for me. I'm serious about fixing things this time. If you do this for me, I'll give you anything you want. I'm not like you, Daryl. I don't need something in exchange. Oakley's a nice guy. He deserves a better boyfriend, so I'm trying to help him. That's a bit backhanded, don't you think? Fine. Help me fix my relationship with Oakley, and I'll try and be a better man. Actually, that is a better deal. Get a copy of that recipe and bring it to Oakley tomorrow on my behalf. I got business to deal with elsewhere. Don't screw this up. Bye, Daryl. Bye, Mimi. Violet. Have they finally brought in a second prisoner to help in the kitchen? No, sorry. Oh. I've been trapped here by that walking, talking, banana-looking guy. I don't even know his name. I can't even remember how I got here. Sounds like Daryl. Are you okay? It's all such a blur. I'm not even sure I know what okay means anymore. You should go before you get trapped here too. I've seen some things. Things people should never see. What's going on here? Banana Boy ships these boxes to businesses outside of the hotel. I don't know where. I'm just forced to process the bodies and pack the meat. Oh my god, Oakley is an unknowing Sweeney Todd. Oh no, is that hat familiar? And make pain au chocolat. It's not easy working in a dingy place like this, but I make do. I have to. I have to make everything so quickly that I don't have time to rinse the blood off my hands before preparing it. I better get back to work. Sorry to bother you. Which is the movie that this game's title evoked memories of. Armando. Little lamb chop. Have you brought a highly important ingredient Chef Armando desires? Chef Armando still requires something sour and crunchy. Oh no. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that would be like a replay bonus, because you probably want the pickles, right? Something flaming hot and spicy. Something yeasty and bubbly. Find these, and Chef Armando's kitchen will be rid of this dreadful human assistant, and you shall be rewarded in full. Okay, well, that ship has sailed. Violet's special recipe that Daryl wants for Oakley. I can't take it from here. I'll have to find a way to copy it. Well, how about with a camera? There's one shot left on the film. Should I take a photo of the recipe? Well, the alternative is screwing Daryl over royally. You got it. This will make Oakley happy. He's bound to appreciate Daryl's effort for a well-intentioned gift. I'm just worried he'll wonder where he got it if he won't approve of the corporate espionage. This is so gross. So gross. And the reality isn't really any better. It's literally a slightly different texture. That's about it. Okay, hopefully we can run into the Duchess somewhere. Perhaps if we, yep, through here. And here we go. Ta-da! I call that one the Dance of Ecstasy. I thought you were going to say the Aristocrats. Dan. Okay. Now for our main event. For all you wonderful, wonderful creatures. That's right, you guessed it. Time for You Better Fall in Love With Me Quick or You'll Regret Your Decisions for the next year and 4 months. That's oddly specific. Our contestant tonight is Room 367. Say hi, Room 367. Hi. Are you ready? Tonight's question is... Do you love me? All campiness aside, this is actually really terrifying. I do. I love you. She's lying. Grind her. Oh no. Accept it even when it's given. There we have it. Love is not in the air tonight. Join us again next week when we have room 572 on stage. Christ, do I even want to redeem you? I mean, I guess this was always implied, but to see it so viscerally... It's been such a dream staying at the hotel. I can't remember the last time I felt like a conscious being. I feel different here. We don't often spend time together like this. It's been magical. Have you ever been on the floor with all the victims? Do you know where any of the doors lead to? The victim corridor was part of the hotel tour, but we weren't allowed to stay long. Sorry, dear. God. I mean, it had always seemed like the demons represented freedom more than evil, but when you don't even know what you're doing, I guess ignorance and malevolence can be very similar. And you ultimately don't actually care about any of these people. I mean, obviously. It's not a misguided infatuation like a child's crush. It's way worse than that. We're really more objectified. The entertainment here doesn't interest me one bit. All I care about is food. I'll go wherever there's a good carcass to consume. Michelle! Best friend! How's it going? I sent off that letter of yours. Can't believe you're getting involved with those people's personal affairs. They're an infamous couple, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't know nothing about any of the other victims. The Duchess's affairs are none of me business. I plan to keep it that way, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. But what about the hotel? Are you enjoying yourself at the hotel? Of course. They got some of the best grub you'll find on this side of London. I've been well relaxed. I'm even able to watch my favorite show, Dying Petals for once. The current twist between Epiphany Oxblood and Canary Rouge. Shh! I haven't caught up on the latest episode. Don't spoil it for me. Fair if You know, I never thought I'd get shushed by a demon about spoilers for a TV show. If you'll excuse me, I've got some more grub to eat. I need to take advantage of the all-you-can-eat buffet. Yeah, now I'm gonna go back to the Ravenous Demon because I've been racking my brain since you first appeared, wondering what you remind me of, and you remind me of the lowest level enemies in Ultra Kill. Dan's performances can be lacking, but at least the segments with the victims are entertaining enough. Mother of Mercy, right at head level, you still just sweeping up? Did you see that? That's what they call a masterclass performance. You didn't have to do much. It only appears that way because I make it look effortless. There's a reason the Duchess keeps me around, and it's not just for my good looks. What would you say you do here? Isn't it obvious? I'm an entertainer. If there's anything I've learned over the eons, humans are not as smart as they claim they are. You've still got something you want to say? About the Duchess's previous love, there's not a lot to say about it. Losing the embrace of heaven drove all of us demons mad. We all handle it differently. We all have different ideas of what it was that we lost that makes us what we are now. If one of us were to crack the code on how to go back, it would be the Duchess for sure. The Duchess is brilliant. I mean, you basically said what we've already figured out. Leave me. I need to begin focusing on my next performance. Alright, you weird penguin thing. All I can think when I see you is you are worth almost a full Heartbreaker charge. Excuse me, the Duchess, can you maybe please stop being so awful? It's good to see you again, Michelle. I've been thinking about you every hour on the hour. we've not had as much time together as I would like. We should make more of an effort to be in each other's company. I suppose now is as good a time as any. You don't seem well. I'm fine. It's very polite of you to ask. You seem sad. None of this looks like it's working for you. If only you could have seen me before. Things were so different years ago. So much worse. I have my empire now. I am on a quest to find love. All commendable things. Do you think love will fix you? I know it will. Just as you know it would fix you, too. All of this could be ours together, if you would only accept my hand. Does that not appeal to you? Even a tiny bit? I don't want to be stuck in your fantasy land. Look around. There's not a whole lot this place has going for it. Our worlds being different does not make mine a fantasy. It only means you are not a part of it. Not yet. It's up to you to decide whether you want to see more than what is in front of you. I'm simply encouraging you to do so. You lack empathy, but you understand yourself more than you think. Or rather, more than I think. That adds a very interesting dimension to your character. Like, just when it seems like you're at the height of your delusion, you seem to be one of the more lucid members of the cast. But still, you don't understand what it is you're pursuing. Because you're pursuing love in the romantic sense. Well, what it seems like what you lost originally, even if you can't remember, is something more all-encompassing. Keep talking. I'm enjoying this. I've been thinking about you too. Careful, Michelle. I do not like being lied to. Well, that's not a lie. I mean, we've kind of done not much else but try to get back to talk to you. No, it's just... Why do you think love will fix everything? It's the only thing I'm missing. It was the only thing stolen from me. It wasn't the only thing. I'm not sure it's the only thing that was taken away. It's the only thing taken away that mattered. You must have felt empty inside since... You must have felt empty inside since. I know what that's like. Someone once told me it never feels the same after you lose your first love, that we have to accept the changes that new love can bring. It's hard. I'm still trying to learn what that means. I don't need change. I need love. It will bring back everything to how it was. You can snap our third eye shut. Don't try to lower my guard, Michelle. Keep talking, though. About the other victims. You already have hundreds of victims. What makes me different? They don't engage with me as you do. One candidate seemed promising, but she only had interest in acquiring the vision. What happened to her? Where is she now? She has entombed herself in the depths, near the threshold of the underworld and here. I'll never visit her again, especially after she stole one of the keys to my room. Such a key is not easy to replace. I know, they're like $50 at Lowe's, it's crazy. She can rot in solitude for eternity. This is the kind of trouble humans get into when they play around in my world. Do you mean the crypt at the church? I need to go. What a shame. You intrigue me. Let's have dinner together. I want to stare into those large human eyes for several hours on end. That is what you humans do, is it not? Tomorrow night, you can come here. It will be brilliant. I'm working the late shift tomorrow. I intend on surviving this whole ordeal, so I need to keep that job. I won't be able to make it. You're literally saying no to a demon who just did what we just saw on stage, and you're worried about your job. Don't worry. I'll sort it. Find something nice to wear. I like my darlings to dress well. I'll reopen my door to your bedroom. I recommend you use this to return home. You'll need all the rest you can get. I think it might be time to find Robin. God, it's so awful to have this hanging over us, even if, well, I'm torn now, but even if I do have some desire to redeem the Duchess, there's still the fact that, like, it's this inescapable thing. I once heard somebody say that it actually might have been the Nostalgia Critic, but it can actually be more interesting when the villain loves you as opposed to hates you, because it creates such an interesting dynamic. The world that's been created is very specific, but it's created in such a laser-guided way where there's no better framing to tell this story and get these themes across in an interesting way. We are definitely going to want to take a save after all that. But yeah, Robin's gone. We may not actually have a choice, unless... Yeah, no, actually, Cerberus is still blocking the door and the luggage. And that other thing still isn't going to be opening anytime soon. We've got 3 third eyes. That's like 5 eyes. If I open a restaurant called 5 Eyes, we can have overpriced fries. There you are, Robin. I'm glad you're here. Any luck with your investigation? The Duchess mentioned one of the victims being somewhere between the threshold of the underworld and here. Very cryptic stuff. Apparently this victim wanted the curse. Yes, it's very cryptic indeed, Michelle. Huh. I wonder why it didn't work out between them. She got caught stealing a key from the Duchess. The Duchess wasn't very pleased, as you would imagine. A key? Interesting. I noticed that this floor has a weird feeling to it. It has the same je ne sais quoi I felt at the station where the Heartbreaker was stored. It's as I suspected. This floor is usually empty, and staying here long enough would make a demon queasy. It's strongest outside the Duchess's room. That must be where Benedict's signal is coming from. I just tried breaking in, but no luck. I've exhausted all I can do here for now. Let's catch up with Benedict at the church tomorrow. We can figure out our next move then. You should get some sleep. See you later. Okay. The door to my bedroom. The Duchess has unlocked it. I can go home now. We can... This is like the 8th time I'm running down this hallway. I just want to make absolutely sure... No, nobody's going to give me a ride. Robin didn't object to it. I guess they made it seem like going through there was sealing the deal. But I guess I can go home. What an intense day. I don't know why, Doing this feels like flicking the lights on when I arrive, you know? Delicious water. I've had enough for today. I ought to sleep if I want any chance of surviving tomorrow. Big day, our first real date with the Duchess. It's hardly used anymore, but it looks cool. Michelle, I didn't take you for a skater. Yeah, let's get some sleep. Time to rest. It's hard to tell when I'm awake or when I'm dreaming. Another day, and another third eye in my hand. So let's see. Clarissa wants revenge on Daryl. I know what it's like to screw things up. I think Daryl deserves another chance. Camille, the angel of love. Some love life he has. Losing hold of someone close. I understand what he's going through. He thinks demons can be redeemed. He makes the Duchess sound so helpless. Like someone worth saving. Could I? Oh dear. Can I make it through this? I miss the simpler times. Before all this mess. Accept your destiny and do nothing. That's how you used to be. Return to that. There's no reason to change now. Tampering with fate only leads to pain. You will be dealt with. Dream Eater, I'm still questioning your relevance. You're also this overarching threat, even less present than the Duchess. But still ever present, if that makes sense. Like you've been the dark shadow hanging over this the entire time. Still no change in that room. Can't look to Robin for advice, at least not right this instant. Oh, God, it's you. Lucy, what are you doing here? Your golden opportunity to get Leslie back is still here, but only just. You're a clever, good girl, Michelle. This is the last time I'll make you my offer. I think going back to Leslie is the lazy thing. The message it's been trying to hammer in is that going back to how things were before, chasing this ideal of what once was, that obviously wasn't so ideal in the moment given how things worked out, is not always the right call. We'll be redeeming the Duchess, or at least have a chance to redeem the Duchess if we don't do this. But I think this is also our best bet to redeem ourselves. So no, Lucy. Have it your way. You don't deserve Leslie. It makes sense why she left you in your pathetic life. I'm not going to waste my time asking you anymore, but I will keep tabs on your progress. I like to have intimate knowledge on the affairs of those around me. I'm always a phone call away. Yeah, you just stand aside. Also, can I have a look over here under the stairs? The person who lives here has a lovely cat named Twinkle. Aw, Twinkle. The landlady lives here. I don't know why, from the very beginning, I just assumed that Daryl was also the landlord. We can have a look at this poster. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Didn't know who you were at the time. Or actually, do we still know who you are? You might be number 3. Oh no. What happened here? Some damage to the convenience store. And there's the regular postman, but Creed's not here. It's been so awesome to see that there are, like, Creed fans in the comments, by the way. It's been so awesome to see in the comments that there are, like, Creed fans, too. Like, I just really think a game like this deserves more attention. I love the way that it's getting its themes across and using its very fantastical story to get across some very relatable ideas, I think. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.